Hello everybody, Twitch Nitro here, and welcome to a Minecraft invention video. So, haha, yes, yeah, you can probably already tell by the title and everything around me. A couple of days ago, Sethbling released a video, as I'm sure you know, showing off some Mega Blocks in Minecraft, and 90% I think of his comments were that he should make a piston, and as soon as I saw these Mega Blocks, I totally agreed with all of those comments. In fact, I believe I actually wrote my own comment saying I am so going to make a giant piston now. And so here it is. This is my Mega-Piston. I was contemplating whether or not I should actually do a video on it or not. I was going to make it either way because it's just plain amazing, and I just love it. Love what you can do with Minecraft now. Loving the use of the new filters. There's some thanks in the description. If you check out the description, there's thanks there to many peoples who basically allowed this to be possible in Minecraft. So I guess I should probably just show you how it works. This is using no mods. This is all vanilla, as usual. No texture packs as usual, just the old standard Minecraft default that hasn't been modified in any way. And this is a giant Mega-Piston. And I better activate it and talk because it actually takes quite a while to do the whole thing. Let's turn it on. A piece of redstone goes in there. Now of course this is an extremely small, redstone current going into a massive piston, so as you can tell, it probably takes some time for the piston to suck up all that redstone juice. Here it goes, destroying the lower head now. And then in a minute it'll rise. Now, I could have done some things differently. I just wanted to, see if it was possible and see if my Minecraft could handle it and all of that. So I did most of it on the fly, with an ad hoc approach. I just sort of mashed it all together and all of the things together. So there were tons of different problems that I had to sort out, and I could probably cut away quite a lot of the redstone that I ended up using, but either way. I was actually worried that it wouldn't work when I'm recording because I actually crashed my game about 3 times making this, and I'm actually using a modified Minecraft client now with almost my entire PC's worth of RAM dedicated to it. Obviously not all of it, because I need some for the other things. So here we go with the actual raising of the piston now. The glass melting away. I tried some other block types, but they didn't really work. Glass was the most reliable. Let's refresh the screen. It's always good to refresh the screen when doing this, plus it boosts my frames, which are constantly about 30 in this world. It's horrible. I don't have a beast computer, so I can't, I can't rely on a beastly computer to run this for me. I'm just running a mediocre computer, desktop. Only got 4 gigabytes of RAM, so yeah. And here we go. And the piston is extended. God, I still love looking at this thing. I've ran it about 500 times now, and I'm still enjoying it. And the bottom corrects itself again. This just, yeah. I like this thing. I like this a lot. And now when we want to turn it off, we just press the off, and the power drains from the massive piston. And it comes crashing back down to Earth after a quick scenery change at the bottom. So yeah, I've been working on this pretty much as soon as Sethbling's video came out. It totally inspired me, and it was just amazing. A great concept. I actually was making some mega blocks previously because I was thinking about having an entire map created out of the Mega Blocks, and I wanted to put some functionality into it, but what he's doing is a bit different from my idea, and I just really wanted to try my hands, on making something that worked. The lowering of the piston, much less time is used, because all I have to do is just destroy the entire piston head. Granted, I could have just destroyed the neck of the piston and then just dropped the head down, but instead of doing it the way that I do it, and that would have cut off a lot of need for redstone, some redstone up there, some redstone down there. I guess we could have a little bit of a tour of the redstone. Most of it's just created by the filter that will be in the description. I'm using quite a lot of the filters. Those new filters now, they're very helpful. And the piston's lowered to its nice neat state. So this obviously uses the block switching thing that trazlander found. Genius. Very useful. The ability for map makers to remove the blocks they don't want now and create blocks. You know, I mean, technically, you probably wouldn't want to ever do it at this massive scale. So this over here, this removes the glass. This down here creates, I believe, the lowered piston head. This drops the lower piston head. This creates the floor that drops everything. This creates the floor that, you know, and all of these are buses that connect the various things together, and this monstrosity of redstone actually creates that entire glass structure and the raised piston that you see. And this is what drops the piston, and naturally, like, none of the chunks are loading because yeah, there's just a mass of it. I've actually turned the render distance down for the video. I can run this on far render distance. Oh, and this tiny piece of redstone keeps it daytime. Yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed the Mega-Piston video. It was immensely fun to build, except getting the timings correct for each of the operations. That was a bit aggravating, but yeah, I hope you enjoy this as much as I do. I hope Seth continues with his Mega Blocks series, and I hope he actually does a piston, because I know this can be done easier, and I really want to see, you know, what sort of techniques he uses. I could imagine that he probably will use a similar technique using the block switching, but yeah, want to know how he does it. I've just realised, actually, when looking at this, that it probably would have been easier to do the piston extending sideways instead of upwards. Ah, so many hours. And I could have just done it sideways. But I like the upwards one. I could have made it also push a block, but I'm pretty certain that would have crashed my game. So stay tuned on the channel for more videos. As I said, hope you enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time, where I will not be doing anything like this again. Unless, of course, somebody has another brilliant idea for a block. But no, I'll leave this to Sethbling. Bye, everybody.